I can't tell you how wonderful that rain is. Yeah. Right, it's a new week, and we had a thunderstorm last night, which was lovely, and the rain has calmed everything down for now, so it's beautiful. So time to get on, lots to do and new plans. Let's go. Right, so we've re-established a better foundation here, taken the wall down up there, ready for what we've got to do up there. I'm just now going to get the soil back so we're level, or just below level, so we've got a better platform to work from, and get this wall up. Okay, that just gives us something easier to work from a level perspective, so we don't have to keep going down a hole. Right. So now we're going to just tidy it up, compact it down a little bit, and then get in with building this wall. So here, you put the top of the tape. Yeah. Is the meter. So that's the meter. So we know that's the meter. So, okay, that's it. There we go. Okay, good. Got it so I can see the line here. Yeah. So you just go up. So what we've done is we've set up our datum line, which is something that we can work down from. So we've got it all at 1 meter. These are only temporary marks because I know it's on an unstable piece of metal, but I only need it to just start the first blocks, one each end of the columns that are going to be here. So it just gives me a reference point to start with, and then we can just start going up. Once we get the first blocks laid in, it's happy days going up, and we should be roughly equal by the time we get to the top. Stack in there. Alright, now we need some string. String, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's straight. Yeah. So we've got that one set. We're now going to set this one here. Take the reference line across once we get this first block in place, and then we can line them up so they're all in line, and then we can go up. I think I've said that several times now. Got to come up quite a bit as we've not exactly got the most level thing here. That's on right there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm going to go just to that height for now because I let it dry a bit, and plus we need to backfill round the back here, and I want to be able to get the digger over the wall, so I'm going to stop there, let that dry, and continue over here. Do the same thing. Yeah, do the same thing, and then we can backfill and then carry on. In fact, actually, slightly change of plan. I think I'll go that way as well before we go any higher. Right, we're only working in the mornings outside currently. or at least at this part, because it is extremely warm. But I need to get one more course of bricks on there. I don't want to go any higher. I wouldn't want too many there. And the reason I'm doing this is that we want to backfill here once this wall is dry. Backfill down here, and we can use the machine just to pour it into the hole, wet it down, and then just compact it down, and that would be fantastical. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but we've taken this row off here. We've got to rebuild this up and put a beam across and around the whole building, and we've got to cut into that wall so the roof slides into it. It's a bit of a task, but what we're doing here is I'm building the wall up, and then I'm going to shutter it all in so we can pour the beam, the pillars, everything all at the same time, so we get the right height everywhere. It's going to take a bit of doing, but I think that's the best way to do it. This foundation is all wrong. It's different heights and rough, and that's lower than this, and it's uphill. So what I've decided to do is backfill this area here. We've got loads of space for the floor, new floor, because we're going to build this block here, this beam that's in there. We're going to put some more rebar and box it in and pour concrete, make a heavy duty edge to the garage, and then we can level the floor out, which is higher than the foundation as it stands at the moment, and then we can build the blocks on the level floor rather than the uneven foundation, which would be quite a lot of effort to actually get that level right now. And so the cunning plan is just to backfill, raise it, job done, work on the floor that we put down. Hope that makes sense. This pillar is my only other issue here. This is it straight, and it's not on the corner. It should be over here, but it can't go over here because it's set in the wrong place down here. So I'm going to have to put that up, and then I'm going to have to assess the problem here when we start boxing it all in before we put concrete up there. But what I think I'm going to do is make these pillars a feature, make them slightly bigger and protrude out from the wall a bit. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to do, and it'd be quite nice having a feature to a somewhat bland building. So yeah, I think that's the way round it and solving the problem up there. Okay, I'm going to get on with this. So we're just waiting for a sand delivery to come before we continue in here. And we're going to just try and sort out these drains over here. We're going to re-establish this, build this wall round here, and start getting our levels that way. It's pretty much where we want it anyway. We just need to tidy it up and get this in and covered, or at least halfway. Well, not halfway, but at least part way, so we can cover this area here so we're not always stepping over holes. We got the first block in, got it at the right height, and we shall be continuing with the pipes tomorrow. We had to spend the afternoon digging out the two concrete blocks, like foundations that were here. Unfortunately, once we started testing it, it was all going uphill, so yeah, we had to take that out, which is taking us a bit of time, but we're there now, so no problem. Calculated that there's a 25 centimetre drop from up there to there. That's what we need, and that's what we now have, so we can get some sand in there and lay the pipes and then cover it all up, and it'd be nice to get that level, to be fair. Stepping over holes, but it's been a long time coming. Yeah, we had the sand and stones delivered, only just come. It's the end of the day, so not that we needed it, to be fair, because it was too hot around here. and tomorrow morning we will start working on this until it gets too hot, and then we'll probably go off and get some materials so that we can start doing work inside. The inside looks like it's a nightmare, but to be fair, it's not overly bad. Once we get the electrics and the underfloor heating in place, it should be plain sailing, because it's cosmetic. To be fair, there's a little bit of building work, but well, actually there's a lot of building work because we've got to take some walls down and put patio doors in, so I'm kidding myself. Anyway, tomorrow morning sort this out. This is great, we're happy with that. And some of you will be wondering about Skinny. I'm going to keep this very brief. Last week's video was actually about 3 weeks ago, and I've decided to drop everything, all the things that went on since then. I won't be showing any of that because it's a new start. I took a week off. I've had a week off and started again this week on Monday with some help, as you've seen, and we're moving forward. We're still seeing Skinny and still talking to him, and we wish him all the best, but it just wasn't working, and that's that. So onwards and upwards. Tomorrow's another day. This is almost the height that we're going for the concrete slab going in there. We're gonna have to backfill it a bit because it's a bit deep. We can't send in loads of cement in there. But this is our ground zero as such. Yeah, let that dry, and then Monday we can sort out the foundations in there and start doing some work in there. Excellent. Love never feels so good.